I want to welcome everyone to another episode of Behind the Shades. It's your host, Terrain, and we have another fantastic episode for you guys today. It's you, it's our guest, and it's me, Mr. Behind the Shades himself. But before you see today's video, remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. So let's get into today's episode.
It's really just becoming aware of it. And because ignorance is bliss. And I say that to all my clients because now they know all of their habits and patterns. And they're like, like it's kind of like the door opens and like all of like in a cartoon, you just get like flooded by water or whatever it is. And you understand all this stuff about you now, which sometimes can be super overwhelming. And you're like, oh my God, I use ice cream like to comfort me. Like, is that good? Is that bad? And everyone wants to know, like, can I eat ice cream? And I'm always going to tell you, like, do what feels good for you, because ice cream is like it's hard to get away from that good and bad food situation too. And like that dichotomy of it. And I've had people ask me like, well, what are good and bad foods? Like, can you make me a list? And I was like, absolutely not. I will not make you a list, because it's truly listening to your body and understanding, which again takes practice, of what you need. And so if you're using ice cream to fill the void of having physical interaction with people and talking with people, you have to be aware of it. And then you get to take action. You get to decide what you do about it. You get to say, okay, I know that I'm using ice cream as a way to comfort myself because I used to talk to Sarah, whatever, once a week. Now I don't. So then it's like, okay, well then what do I need? Do I need to call her? Do I need to like set up a walk with her? Like, how can I, or anyone, how can I, again, with the situation that we're in, how can I figure out how to actually get what I need and feel comforted, feel like I'm loved, feel like I'm being listened to, and understanding what do you actually need, instead of just like blanket ice cream solves all of my problems, which in the end, it probably won't. Again, though, it is not a bad thing to eat ice cream if you need to feel comforted. Like, again, and I keep saying that because it's not a bad thing. It's never a bad thing. But you can, now that you know that you do it, make a change and decide, oh, what if I just called her? What if I texted her? And paying attention to how can I figure out what I actually need, which again takes work. And I've had in our group, we have a Facebook group, and I just like talk people through of like, what does this mean? Like okay, so if you're looking for comfort, what are you anxious about? Or what do you feel like you're missing the connection from? And then you work your way down to like, oh, I need to actually schedule time for myself. I need to set better boundaries at work. That's what's causing me to like use ice cream for comfort, because I'm so overwhelmed. But and like working through and getting all the way down to like, oh, I just need to like close the computer at 8 p.m. And that will help me. And it takes a while to get down to that and understand and ask the right questions. But it is trying to get down to that, like, okay, why am I actually using ice cream to find comfort, and getting down to what that actually is so that you can make a change that's going to last. Because ice cream will solve it for like 0.5 seconds, but calling your friend might help you for the next couple of days. Does that make sense?
Absolutely.
It's all super abstract.
and that's the point. What I think everyone needs to take away from this is that the means is not necessarily bad. Eating food is not bad. Having the interaction is not bad. It's why. You need to figure out why you're actually doing it, because it can be food, it can be alcohol, it can be drugs, it can be sex, it can be a number of things that you're using as an outlet. But you need to understand, why are you using one of those four things, or any reason why you're doing something. I think once you get on the path of finding out the why,
Yep.
then you're going to be, okay, you know what? Yeah, I don't need the ice cream today. Let me pick up the phone. I don't need the alcohol today. Let me send her a message.
Yep.
Then you begin to figure out other ways, which are more more long term and more beneficial to you as well as your healthy eating journey.